Looks like we're talking about Ricardo today. Now, here's the thing, this episode makes me a little bit uncomfortable. It's one of those typical gross episodes that happens rather early on in the show. So with that being said, let us begin. The episode begins with Finn and Jake actively pursuing the Ice King after he once again kidnapped Princess Bubblegum. This somehow results in them tricking the Ice King to kiss Jake's butt, even though the texture would be completely different. I mean, come on, she's made of bubblegum, man. How did you not notice? But due to the fact that they saved her once again, Princess Bubblegum decides to throw them a party, in which case Ricardo immediately crashes the day. Now, I could just wait until he's actually introduced into the episode, but I don't really feel like it because I can't stand this wide-eyed, heart-shaped motherfucker. I don't know who wrote his character, but they really nailed the whole "this is a potential rapist" feel. Everything he says and does makes me angry, upset, and very much uncomfortable. And don't even get me started on the next episode he's in. And yes, I understand that only happens later on in the episode, but for God's sake, Princess Bubblegum, your radar for evil is fucking non-existent. I won't for a moment try to argue that in the land of Ooh, there are plenty of people who obviously are good people who look weird. But might I remind you that you are a princess and people are gunning for you constantly, and suddenly this random charming heart who knows many of the subjects that you are into suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Who invited him? No, I'm really curious. Like, did this man just appear out of nowhere? Do you not have lists? Can anyone just bomb the party at any time? For fuck's sake! Sorry, lost my cool there for a second. Back to the episode. So Finn obviously becomes incredibly jealous of Ricardo simply due to the fact that he desperately wants to slump Princess Bubblegum's lumps, but he can't do that if she likes Ricardo. So there's only one thing that he can do: make an absolute damn fool of himself.
I'm not jealous. I'm weird.
Woof, man.
Absolutely convinced that Ricardo is evil, partially due to jealousy, partially because he's got a good gut, he ends up actually stalking him throughout the night. And surprise, surprise, he's evil. After beating the hell out of Ice King, we learn that he's the entire result of Ice King once again messing with powers he doesn't fully understand. His one goal being to take Princess Bubblegum's heart and make out with it. And I'm not entirely sure whether or not he was going to utilize magic to bring it to life, or if he was just going to have the very much unsentient, unsapient, non-living heart and just have that as his bride. I'm really not sure. I admit I kind of trailed off for a second there. I'm sorry, I was deep in thought. But hey, he ends up failing horribly because what a surprise, a living heart isn't exactly the best combatant. If there is a lesson to be learned here, it is absolutely trust your gut if you feel as though someone may be a rapist, or a murderer, or a cannibal. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. Thanks so much to my patrons. I understand it's a little bit different than what I typically do, but you need to understand the invisible wall was there and I needed some way to get past it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten this video to begin with. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.